the silt the river lay, scraping back the tangled wild green moss, counting up what time and water cost, finding something hiding in the mud, rising higher than the spring flood, and it turns inside a rusted ring, like a promise in an older spring. We said we would meet before the roots reclaim the town, the quiet town. Bleeded pewter tucked beneath the stone, polished bronze that left the earth alone, pulling back the lash to check the grain, paper packet safe against the rain, finding something hiding in the mud, rising higher than the spring flood, and it turns inside a rusted ring, like a promise in an older spring. We said we would meet before the roots reclaim the town, the quiet town. The ink is fading on the line, words I swore would stand through time. And it turns inside a rusted ring, like a promise in an older spring. We said we would meet before the roots reclaim the town, the quiet town. Wait for me, saved in the dirt. Quiet ground, wading through the weeping willow shade, clearing out the silt the river lay, scraping back the tangled wild green moss, counting up what time and water cost, finding something hiding in the mud, rising higher than the spring flood, and it turns inside a rusted ring, like a promise in an older spring. We said we would meet before the roots reclaim the town, the quiet town. Bleeded pewter tucked beneath the stone, polished bronze that left the earth alone, pulling back the lash to check the grain, paper packet safe against the rain, finding something hiding in the mud, rising higher than the spring flood, and it turns inside a rusted ring, like a promise in an older spring. We said we would meet before the roots reclaim the town, the quiet town. The ink is fading on the line, words I swore would stand through time. And it turns inside a rusted ring, like a promise in an older spring. We said we would meet before the roots reclaim the town, the quiet town. Wait for me, saved in the dirt. softly now. The yard is pale and turning gray. The heavy vines have pulled away a tiny patch of velvet moss to mark the garden and the loss. My lonely shadow on the stone, since I have waited here alone. A ancient circle in the palm, against the evening and the calm. And the earth remembers what we said before the garden went to bed. A single turn of heavy brass, a promise kept beneath the grass. I lift the lid to find the box, released from all the iron locks. A faded page of navy blue to show the paper dreams were true. The morning chill is in the air, I almost see you standing there. Ancient circle and the palm, against the evening and the calm. And the earth remembers what we said before the garden went to bed. A single turn of heavy brass, a promise kept beneath the grass. The golden daylight stretches wide with nothing left for us to hide. The thaw is coming on the run, we meet beneath the winter sun. And the earth remembers what we said before the garden went to bed. A single turn of heavy brass, a promise kept beneath the grass. The path is clear, the gate is wide, the silver lining way inside. Damp leaves and water-stained wood, right where the old cold frame once stood. I pull the thick, dark vines away, searching for treasures hidden beneath the clay. A small buttercup, notched and cold, matching a memory from long ago. The latch gives way against the strain, brushing off cycles of gentle rain. The garden gives back what it used to keep, while the overgrown corners of summer sleep. We carved a line in the weathered stone. I am finding the pieces I left alone. A heavy gray vessel of stone, sitting out in the garden all alone. Inside lies savory, dry and brown, wrapped in those lines that you wrote down. A promise made when the hills turned red, to meet right here by the flower bed. The paper rests against my palm as the morning air grows sudden calm. The garden gives back what it used to keep, while the overgrown corners of summer sleep. We carved a line in the weathered stone. I am finding the pieces I left alone. Soft fog is lifting off the lawn, the late night turning into dawn. A vow I thought was washed away waits in the cold light of day. that has stayed unseen. Small brush circles of silver wave tucked beneath the garden slate. Kind words remain within the ground, waiting for the quiet sound. A promise held inside the clay, moving through the gentle day. Kind words remain within the ground, waiting for the quiet sound. Stone poles stand by the iron gate, where seeds and winter shadows wait. Yellowed paper folded small and neat, staying patient while I walk clears the street. Small brass circles of silver wave tucked beneath the garden slate. Kind words remain within the ground, waiting for the quiet sound. A promise held inside the clay, moving through the gentle day. Kind words remain within the ground, waiting for the quiet sound. The mist lifts up above the glass, watching as the hours pass. The heavy latch now swings so wide, keeping every truth inside. Kind words remain within the ground, waiting for the quiet sound. A promise held inside the clay, moving through the gentle day. Kind words remain within the ground, waiting for the quiet sound. The fog grows out, the latch turns round, softly on the ground.
Wet green moss covers every gray stone. A lonely heart circles high above. Alone I brush the frost from the wooden gate. No more need to hurry or to wait. Tiny sparrows nest within the old wall, watching autumn leaves begin their long fall. The grass is silver in the early light, safe and sound far away from the night. When the mist gives way to a golden day, all the worry starts to melt away. In a quiet room with a settled mind, leave the tired, restless world behind. Just a quiet room and a settled mind, leave the tired, restless world behind. Pale blue tea steams in a porcelain cup, looking out as the morning sun comes up, tracing patterns on a window made of glass, counting seconds as the choirs pass. Letters waiting on the polished house floor, shadows moving by the heavy front doors. The grass is silver in the early light, safe and sound far away from the night. When the mist gives way to a golden day, all the worry starts to melt away. In a quiet room with a settled mind, leave the tired, restless world behind. Just a quiet room and a settled mind, leave the tired, restless world behind. Softly now let the pulse begin to slow, where the river and the gentle water flow. When the mist gives way to a golden day, all the worry starts to melt away. In a quiet room with a settled mind, leave the tired, restless world behind. A settled mind, leave it all behind, rest tonight.
Softly now, weeping dark leaves on the border stone. I clear the damp wood chips with bare hands alone. A piece of rusted iron yields the light, a notched brass latch in the failing light. The weight of what we left behind stirs up the thoughts inside my mind. And the garden remembers the words that we said under the soil where the clover is spread. We locked up the promise and hid every sign. Now the earth makes the memories mine. Now the earth makes the memories mine. Metal tin hidden beneath the bed, a dry pack of common for the words we said. A folded note written in fading blue, saying, wait for the morning and I'll wait for you. The weight of what we left behind stirs up the thoughts inside my mind. And the garden remembers the words that we said under the soil where the clover is spread. We locked up the promise and hid every sign. Now the earth makes the memories mine. Now the earth makes the memories mine. Years have grown thick like the vines on the wall. I didn't think I would answer